Alright, this is for you new people. Welcome to the world of prepping. Now, before you go out and spend a bunch of money on prep gear at one specific place, we're going to take a look at a number of places to go and buy your prep gear. We're going to go from the top to the bottom tiers and places you haven't even thought of yet. This is CEO Prepper. Okay, if you're a beginner prepper, I'd like to say congratulations. You've taken that first step to ensuring the survival of yourself and your family. And we're going to go ahead and look at places that everybody knows, everybody goes to, everybody buys stuff. But we're also going to look at other places that, as a new prepper, you probably haven't thought of. And sometimes you may actually find better deals at comparatively. Okay, now the first place we're going to look at are the retail outdoor stores. These are stores like your Bass Pro Shops, Cabela's, Gander Mountain, so on and so forth. And I love these stores. They are your outdoorsman's dream store. However, because they do have a certain niche and the quality of their stuff is actually pretty good, you will be paying the price for a lot of that. So um, there's a lot of great stuff that you can go in there and buy. I buy stuff from there that I know are really good quality, but there are other things that I will not buy from there. And mainly, as a prepper, you want to look at price overall. And so there are a lot of things as preppers that going to those stores probably would not be in your best interest. But then again, they have a lot of good stuff in there, so don't overlook it. Okay, next place we're going to look at is the Army Navy Surplus Store. Now, these stores are almost like a prepper staple. You can get military grade clothes and in some cases knives and other weapons. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be able to get firearms at these places, but you'll definitely be able to get military grade goods. I buy a number of things from Army Navy surplus stores, and they are a great place to go to get prepper gear as well. So definitely make sure you stop by one. Now they're a little pricey. I wouldn't buy the already made kits. You'll be spending $300 in a heartbeat, but definitely take a look at some of the stuff they got. Now, the Suburban Sporting Goods Store. This is one of those places that's kind of a I'll just say I don't typically go there for my prepping gear, mainly because these stores are geared more toward your suburban housewife or family that likes to go exercising all the time. So you'll find a bunch of exercise gear in there, more so than prepping gear like bug out bags, camping, things like that. But some stores do have a good selection of stuff. I bought my scope I bought my scope for my assault rifle at one of those stores. Another good place is the rural farm stores. Now, the rural farm store, I'll tell you now, places like Rural King and Tractor Supply Company, they've got a really interesting selection of stuff that is incredibly used for not just farmers, but for preppers as well. I've brought some really cool stuff from the rural farm stores. I don't think anybody that lives in an urban environment should ever overlook these stores. Don't let the names fool you. They sell everything from um, guns and clothes to gun safes and farm animals. I mean, like little chickens and little chicks and ducklings and rabbits and stuff. It's really cool, and I highly recommend it. Okay, next on our list is basically are the superstores. We're talking Target, Walmart, Kmart, and the reason I put this on the list is because I have gotten a lot of, actually probably a majority of a lot of our like small gear, um, came from these stores. Um, stuff like stuff for first aid kits, stuff for um, stuff for just our prepping gear in general. A lot of the stuff came from here in these places. Now, the home improvement store I would never overlook. These places, besides having resources like lumber and uh, stuff to strengthen your home's physical defense, um, these places have actually some pretty interesting prep gear as well. I know I found a like a weather radio slash walkie-talkie in one of those stores. So don't ever overlook those. Now, this next section we're going to the overlooked stores. This is your Goodwills and your Salvation Army thrift stores. Don't ever, 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 ever overlook these stores. You will find stuff that normally costs $80 for like $25. I recently spent $50 on those big um, battery backup surge protectors for computers. I bought two of them for $50 versus $89 for one of them. So don't ever overlook these stores. Okay, next on our list is the Wholesale Club. This is places like Costco, Sam's Club. We buy a ridiculous amount of stuff at wholesale um, in bulk at these places. So these are other places that are really good to get stuff at. Now, next on our list is the dollar stores. Now, these stores, we've gotten a lot of our medical supplies at these stores, um, especially, actually, we've gotten a lot of stuff at dollar stores, from our emergency lightings to our medical supplies at these stores. So these are stores that cannot be overlooked at all because you will find great deals at these stores. Um, I just can't express how much you can get out of these stores. Now, next is our never thought of places. These are places like garage sales, flea markets, antique stores. You can find a unbelievable amount of stuff at garage sales, people just getting rid of gently used stuff, flea markets. Stuff may be brand new and just be sold at really ridiculously discounted prices. I just recently bought a one of those battery backups that you mobile battery backups that you use to charge your cell phones or tablets or computers, whatever, for like $6 compared to like $20. So don't ever overlook these stores either. Flea markets, you can also find pretty much everything from bladed weapons to clothes to I've actually seen camping gear and the flea market. So again, don't overlook those places at all. Okay, next on our list is the gun store. Now, I love guns, obviously, and I would recommend going to a licensed gun dealer on any given day. Yes, they're a little pricey, but at the same time, you got most of your bases covered when it comes to anything from small firearms, handguns, to larger caliber weapons, rifles, etc. And if you don't know how to use a firearm, the people at the gun dealers or the gun stores will actually help you and educate you on the different types of weapons and calibers. Now, last but not least is the internet. You can get all kinds of crazy stuff off the internet, and if you know where to look, you can get a lot of stuff in bulk and pretty cheap versus going to a physical location. Um, I shop for stuff on the internet all the time. I've actually bought a lot of prep gear from places on the internet. Uh, so again, there's a wide range of places to go to buy prep gear, so you don't have to feel like you can only go to one certain type of store or just specifically one place. Mind you, I'm pretty sure they appreciate your business, but this gives you kind of a broad outlook on where you can go to get prep gear and how you can prepare for any emergency to protect yourself and your family if you have one. If I've missed anything, please like, comment, subscribe below. Let me know if there was anything I missed or if I covered everything. And again, like, subscribe, comment the channel. I appreciate everybody for viewing. And remember, prepare yourself today because tomorrow you never know.